If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make a change. You may have heard of this iconic line from It's a Central Message from Michael Jackson's iconic song Man in the Mirror in 1988. I mean, it was quite iconic. And why am I talking about Michael Jackson today? It's because I just had the opportunity to watch Michael movie 2026 version. It was a fantastic movie for me. I think I really love it because except from the iconic dance move that we already heard of and see him for like a decade, and it's iconic to see him in a process of making his music, to portray what he was like when he was like during the process of creating his art. I mean, many people already talking about the movie and reviewing them. So today it's not going to be like a movie review or something like that, but it's kind of like a reflection of what I've got after I watch it. I I watched it with my mom, and she was a teenager in the 90s. So she was kind of like growing up with him and see his work and sang its song and listen to its song and recommend me of what to listen, like Black or White. And and it's kind of like very very special to share this moment with my mother because she was not a really big fan of many music artists, but she was a fan of Michael Jackson for sure. And she was like kind of like growing up with him. So there are so many things that we get to discuss after watching the movie, and that's why I think it was really a great movie to let people having something to discuss and having something to share with each other, because I mean there are so many people having their own memories of Michael Jackson. It was like his song was in somebody's phrases of life. It's like you have your own phrases of life, and each song represent that time just like others works does. But for Michael, it's like a cultural movement. He creates something really big, and it was like, I mean, the movie puts him like he was the gift of God, and I was agree to it because he is like a gift of God. He makes people really happy with his music, with his iconic dance move, and people wanted to dance like him. We wanted to listen to his song and do the dance move. I mean, it just except from the storylines and cinematography, visuals. I mean, everything is perfect, and all of it was making us feel something after watch it because it was like a 2 hour movie, but I feel like when it ends, I feel like, does it really end? Because I don't know, I don't want it to end. I want to keep watching him doing music and his iconic moment in concerts, in interviews. I mean, he's 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 the king of pop. I mean, everybody loves him. And yeah, so today for me, after I watched it, it was pure joy, and it was pure fun to listen to his song on repeat for 2 days. So I just, other than enjoying the music so much, I've learned something from this movie. Okay, so I wanted to put it like this. After I watch any movie, I would do like a little journal of what I got because I think each movie has their own core, has their own mother. I mean, you will get something after you watch it. And as well as Michael, I I got like three things that I already digested for today. So it's not going to be a movie review, but I'm going to talk about what I've got and what I've learned from this movie. Let's not waste our time. Let's get into it. The first one is it's like a visual habits that he did, and I noticed, and it was very nice because I ever did it too, is self affirmation. It's very important to do self affirmation, is to making sure of yourself and making sure that you have enough confidence to live your life. In the movie Michael Jackson, during his progress of making songs, he would write down his words, his thoughts, and put it on the wall. And maybe sometimes it was like a quote, it was like phrases or sentences that say nice thing about himself, like you are beautiful, you are the bravest, you are greatest, you are the greatest, you doing great, you are magnetic, you magnet miracles, or something like that, as I noticed. And as I researched, he really did that. He put it on the wall, he put it on the mirror. He when he sees himself, he would like, it's like a self reminder, and it's like a self affirmation that okay, I'm the bravest. I can do that. Oh, no matter what in my way, I will go through it and just making it. I mean, it's like a ritual habits that we talk about nowadays that we're trying to promote. It's like a spiritual thing to make sure that yourself is, it's like it's sure. It's like make sure that you are feeling and aligning with yourself, and not scared of anything that gets into the way, because he's a star and he's a an artist. He was like a superstar, so there would be times that it's like a difficult times for him too, because he's just human and we are also human too. And this is what I've learned, is that to talk with yourself more is, it's really an important thing. You have to make sure that you understand what you're doing right now, and you have to make sure that you're aligning with it, you're not against it. And to make self affirmation like that, to put it on the wall, to keep journal, to write things down, is not only, I think it's not only just to keep yourself confidence, but it keep you like, it keep you with your own thoughts, and it keep you with your own creativity to like stay true with yourself. And I ever did that. I also a person, I'm a person who journal. I journal almost every day if I could. I just wrote down my thoughts and like, and things that I think each day, just in case of maybe I could use it in the future, and I ever did. I was ever assigned to write an essay, and I was like, I don't know whether should I shoot this topic, should I create this and that. But then I opened my journal and read through it, and I know that I was interested in it. I wanted to talk about capitalism. I wanted to talk about this and that, and it's just like, it's like a self etching and self memories. You keep it, and then maybe sometime later you could use something from it. You could know yourself better. You could use it as a material for your creativity works. You could use it to share your thoughts with some other people. And I mean, it's a really important thing for us to keep up with our thoughts, because our thoughts come and go. And I mean, self assuring, wrote it down and use it when you need it, is like, wow, it's like very very special. Yeah, and this is like the first visual habit that I saw him did it in the movie, and I was like, I have to talk about this. The next one is reconnect with yourself. You may have heard of like reconnect with nature, to go into nature and then like reconnect with nature so you could have your peace of mind. But this is kind of like I saw a scene where he was in the pool, and like he was talking to about he was reconnecting with yourself so his creativity would come, so he could create works. Because when he wrote a song, it was very important for him to stay focused. And I kind of inspired by that, because sometimes when I have to do and get done with some work, I have to be with myself. So to reconnect with myself, it's kind of connected to the first one, is self-assuring. And this one is like to be with yourself, to give yourself some solitude to things. And maybe sometime you could read, you could listen to music, listen to news. And as we see in the movie, he listened to the news about gangster, about the hood, and then he's making Beat It, the song called Beat It. And I mean, it was kind of like you be with yourself, and maybe sometime you could get inspired by something that was like happen around you that moment. And I was really fascinating by that. This is the second visual habit that I see him do. And I was like, okay, take note. And the next one is the last one that I got, is a clear invisible vision in your mind. When you did something, sometimes you just don't know whether it would work out or not. But I saw a scene where he was like talking with his team, his PR team, and he said, "I have a vision. I saw it in very clear in my head that it was like this and that." And I was like, "Oh my god, this is interesting," because it's kind of like manifestation, but in a kind of like practical way. So when you started doing something, you have to really, really believe in it. You have to picture it. It's like it's already a memory in your brain. It does not a thing to achieve. It's a thing that already happened and you're in the process of making it. So when you did something, you have to really believe in it. You have to have no doubts in it. You have you have to say to yourself, I have a vision and it was like this. And in the process of making it, I'm going to enjoy until I success with it. And even if in the end it was not gonna be like what you think sometimes, it was alright, because when you look back and the process, it was like very, very fun. It's and what I've watched, it was very inspired that he always had a clear vision in his head, and he was like trying so hard to make it happen. I mean, when you try so hard with yourself, it was going to happen. Always, always. This particular part, it was like what my mom had taught me, is that when you think of something, you just thought that you already had done with it. I was in a competition, a storytelling competition once, and I was very nervous, and I did not win. But during the process, I was really suffer, because I was like, I did not want it to do it. I'm not confident. I'm shy. I don't know why they picked me to be in this competition. And my mom just said that picture when you already done with it. So I was like, picture myself doing the story, and after that, I go and have a dinner with my mom, and it was exactly what happened when I go through all that. in reality. I did not win, but when I look back, I really enjoy the process because I get to talk with another friends from another school. I get to talk with lots of teacher to consult um, my skill. And even though I did not win, but I still had a very clear vision in my head that I am happy to do it. And this is what I've learned from the scene. And I was like, it reminds me to keep on my visual habits, like keep journal, keep reassuring with yourself, keep reconnecting with yourself. When you have time for yourself, you will think of things that is like very creative. And I mean, this movie has inspired me to just keep going with what I'm doing. And just like YouTube was one part of it. It's very inspiring, and I don't know what to put in, but it's it did something with me in my mind. It did something with my mother in her own way. And I mean, if you have a very special moment with this movie, you could share with me, of course, on the comment down below, because each movie will give you a specific feelings. And that is why I make a video today, because I feel like the movie did something to me in a very, very personal way. And if you have this kind of experience, you could share it with me. Feel free to share it with me. I think that's it all today for like a reflection after I watched Michael 2026. If you like this kind of content, if you love to share some movie review or share some books review or have something to say, you could like talk with me. Feel free to talk with me. And that's it for today. If you love this kind of content, I will be making more. Please make sure that you follow me on my channel, which called the Deja Vu 2046. And see you next time. Bye bye.